There he is.
What's good, Queen?
What's going on, boo?
Happy quarantine to you. How you doing?
Talk about quarantine. I'm ready to go outside, Sammie.
You ready to go play, huh? They got to
I'm
let us off
ready.
punishment.
Yes, I'm tired. Tired of being in
Yeah, we've been locked down for like 2 months. It's crazy, but we making the best of it.
That's all we can do, I'm so excited I get to talk to you today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Shout out to our friends at Jack Daniels, honey, getting us
Hey,
through
pull
quarantine.
up, pull up, pull up. Pull up. I got me a little brew over here. I'm sipping a little brew.
Okay, I see you now. I have to say that when I posted I was going to be talking to Sammie, everybody in the comments is like, oh my God, Sammie. They going crazy for you.
I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love, and I love Chicago. You know what I'm saying? The Chi is like one of my top 5 cities to work on, man. So everybody that's been showing me love in the comments, thank y'all.
Absolutely. Y'all hear that? Look, they in the comments now going crazy.
That's love. I see it.
Now, Sammie, I was planning to actually pull up on you at the Millennium Tour in Chicago, but thanks to Rona ass,
wanna hate
to what is it rescheduled now?
Yeah, it's postponed. Fortunately, it's not canceled, but it has been postponed. I want to say to 2021. So whenever they say we're allowed to come back out there and perform for the people, I can't wait. I was having a ball. We did get 6 shows out the gate, and I was having the time of my life out there.
How was it? How was the tour?
It was cool for me. Yeah, man. I didn't get to bless the stage on the first go around. So to earn my stripes and for my Sammie lovers to speak up like they did, and shout out to everybody that's over at G Squared Events for pulling me on board. It was love, man. For me, I just felt good being back on the arena stage,
Yeah.
I've been through some bumps and bruises in my career, and I had to start over for real. And that was very humbling, but I always knew I would get back to the big stage. So I was having the time of my life out there.
I mean, we see you all over Instagram. The ladies going completely crazy. And Corona hasn't really been stopping you from working though. Even though
no. I feel like I'm more busy, than I would have been if Corona wasn't happening, because I really wasn't gonna put out any more music outside of Such Is Life, and I was just gonna focus on touring. So I was gonna do the Millennium Tour 2020. We would actually be getting off May 10th, and then I was going back out in the fall. But now, I'm releasing my 5th studio album, Such Is Life, June 5th.
Okay.
And then after that, I've been expanding my candle line. I launched a candle line in February. So I have a scent called Pure Love and Pure Honey. You can get that at popandpearlcandle.com. What else I got popping?
Well, I mean, the single. We got to talk
about
the
Friend Zone, Keke, featuring Rotimi. I got a lot going on. I be having got to take sticky notes. I'm blessed. I'm booked and busy, and I'm thankful to God too, because a lot of people are suffering, if not, from a direct standpoint, indirectly with the finances and things of that nature. But it hasn't stopped my business at all.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the single. Let's get into Picky. How'd they come about with Rotimi?
That's my homie, man. Yeah, shout out to Ro, man. I've known him for quite some time, before like Dre on Power and all of that. And he's very, very talented musically. He was actually pursuing that before the acting took a life of its own. But when I heard this record, man, he was already on the Afro beats wave before it became like cool.
Right.
And as soon as I heard the track, I was like, yo, I got to get Ro on it. So I just hit him up, sent him the record. Shout out to King. I see King, official_King Drums produced it. He's in the building right now. I see him in the comments.
Okay.
And it's a vibe.
Popping through.
Yeah, it's a vibe. We're stuck in the house. So I think when you press play with Picky, it should at least take you, subconsciously to an island somewhere. It makes you want to really vibe.
That's the vibe I got. I was listening to it last night or early this morning. And I was like, oh, this is like a reggaeton situation.
Yeah.
Like, this is giving me Jamaica vibes. This makes me want to go somewhere.
Precisely. And I just wanted to give out something that we can all vibe to and kind of escape. Close your eyes and picture yourself on that island. There's definitely a Jamaican vibe to it. Jamaica is one of my favorite islands to visit, by the way. So it was an easy call, though. I didn't have to go through no red tape to get them done. There was no industry. It's a real brotherhood that we have going on. So it was a perfect concoction, and I'm glad the people so far, the feedback has been phenomenal.
I mean, I don't ever hear bad feedback about Sammie music. If we just keep it real.
I've been consistent. I've been able to be consistent and give, hits after hits, records after records, project to project. I still take time with my music. Yeah. I want my music to be, no pun intended, everlasting. So when I create bodies of work, it could be singles, mixtapes, EPs. I give it my all.
And you like to bring us along through the process. And that's what I love about you. We see you on Instagram. You write music. You letting us hear little snippets here and there. So
Yeah.
that's that's
Yeah,
always
I
nice.
feel like, that connects the people to the music a lot more than just it being a dope song.
Mm-hmm.
While I've been quarantined in, I've been so inspired to create new music. So although we're putting out the fifth album next month, Sunsets will be out later this year, and I've allowed my fans to, as you said, watch me write it. Then I go in the studio and I'll do it from top to bottom, and I'll play it for them 2 or 3, 4 times. And
Mm-hmm.
really, this is my way of showing my appreciation for the love and the longevity that they've allowed me to obtain in this industry, because it's not easy to stay around 5 years, let alone I'm entering my 21st year of being
Yeah.
professionally known as Sammie. So Sunsets is me and the Sammie lovers together creating this body of work that they're pretty much A&R it for me.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking us along through the process. I remember I talked to you a couple years ago when Better came out.
Yep, yep.
And you gave me the nicest, the best relationship advice at that
Mhm,
time.
mhm.
And it found me a little boost, Sammie. I was like, okay, Sammie came through with that good advice.
Hey man, I'm here. I'm here I aspire to inspire, and then I'm big on just uplifting the queens of the world. I think we have a lot of music that's degrading women,
Mm-hmm.
and we've gotten away from the true essence of R&B music, which is to be passionate, to be vulnerable, to be transparent, to be honest, and that's
Yep.
really who I am as a human being. I don't know if it's the Pisces in me, but I'm very much so emotional, sensitive guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still masculine and still very much a lion at the same time. So I
Yes.
take that energy and I put it into my music, and it speaks to the hearts and souls of many.
Okay, so now you putting out all this music speaking to the hearts and souls, Sammie. I saw you on your page talking about you are celibate right now.
Abstinent, abstinent.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how is that going? Like, is
I'm
there not
I'm
a
new. I'm new.
quarantine boo right now?
Nah, I'm new into the journey. So what it is I'm a relationship kind of guy, but this is my first time being like all the way single. You right?
Okay.
And it's been a blessing because I'm whole. Like my money's good, my career's good. I'm intact with my spiritual side like I've never been before. But I love women, and then the women kind of sort of like me back, right?
Oh,
So now that,
so
so now,
humble with it. So humble.
so
They
so
more than
now that
like
they know, I'm single and I'm quarantined in, it's been a lot of women like coming towards me, and
mm-hmm.
I'm super grateful for the love. But at the same time, it's overwhelming sometimes because I'm not ready for a relationship, but I'm open to finding love. And I think the best way for me to see clearly right now is to not scatter my spirit out sexually with so many. I've done
Okay.
that before. I've lost myself um, into just, I would say, having recreational sex, and it's fun as long as you're safe with it. That's grown up
Mm-hmm.
things to do, but it causes me a lot of clutter at some point. And I think spiritually, because I feed my spirit so much, I can't carry 5, 6, 7, 8 women at the same time. It's too much
Come
for me.
on. See,
Yeah.
drop these gems on these young men out here, Sammie. Come on now.
Yeah, it's tough though. It's tough. It's a lot of gorgeous women out here, so it's not easy. But I'm starting to learn like safeguards. I might not need female company at the nighttime. Daytime, I'm
Mm-hmm.
good, but when the sun goes down, I think that's when my little sensual side likes to come out. So I'm trying to rid myself of some soul ties and make room for whoever my queen is to be.
Okay, now, ladies, y'all hear that? They going crazy in the comments now. Sammie looking for a queen. Come on
Yeah, that's
now.
it. That's it. Just give me one, please.
Oh my goodness. So what does Sammie do? What do you do on a day off when you're not writing, you're not working, you're just chilling? What do you do?
You know what? I'm utilizing this downtime to really work my ass off. So I really don't have any days off. I
Okay.
have been watching. I don't watch TV much, but now I've watched everything there is to watch on Netflix. Um,
Turn
I
me off.
plugged. Yeah, I plugged the Xbox back in and got back on my Madden and my 2K. But I feel like this season of stillness is for me to really do everything I'm doing, from Such As
Yeah.
Life to Sunsets to my book Good to Know to expanding again my candle brand. That way in 2021 I'm hitting the road running already, because I
Yeah.
never really took this time to chill. I think anybody that's chilling is not taking the proper procedures in this season. I think this is the time to do all the things we say we don't have time to do. So I'm really not off. I'm 24/7 clocked in.
Okay. Let's talk about the book. What's coming with the book? We know you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
On your journey and just surviving a fraud and thieving
Mhm.
manager
Mhm.
at such a young age, and you've always remained sane. Like, we don't have Sammie on TMZ
Nah.
in mess. How did you overcome that, and what can we expect from the book?
Well, the book is called Good to Know, and it's just my insight for women inside of my mind, inside of a man's mind. I think that I don't think a man should think like a woman. I don't think a woman should think like a man. I think we should take time out to understand one another, to find just how different we are, and find that happy medium. As far as overcoming the terrible departure with my ex-manager many years ago now, a lot of prayer. I was losing my mind for a minute. I was depressed for a minute. I suffered from insomnia. I used to take Ambien to go to sleep. But I realized I can only worry about what I could control and let God focus on the things that I couldn't control.
Yeah.
And it sounds simple, but it's hard to do because in our human nature, we want to really, really fix everything right then, and we want what we
figure this
want.
thing out.
Yeah.
Right.
But once you lose the idea of there's no such thing as time outside of God's timing, it's a much peaceful life and journey. So once I got back tied in with God and I started to use the gift that He's given me, it opened a plethora of doors, and I'm still riding that wave. So I would challenge anybody to really, really tap into that spiritual place. Because your mom and your dad, your coworker, your best friend, they can't save you at all times. So sometimes you gotta be, stuck in that unwavering faith and foundation, knowing that, you're well equipped to get through it on your own. You just don't want to go through it. And I've fallen in love with that now. I love struggle. I love when things go left because that means God is about to do something awesome.
Come on. I like how you said that there's no timing outside of God's timing.
That's it.
That's so true.
Yeah, I used to think if I didn't pop off again musically at 25, it was a wrap for me. And then God was like, nah, I'm going to let you pop back off when you turn 29. You're going to go viral. And now you're going to tour with Tank. And now you're going to go on the Millennium Tour. And you're going to sell out your own tour. And, I've been living the dream. So, I'm living proof. And I try to share it in my music and on my social sites and in my interviews. If I could do it, anybody can overcome it. I've been famous and broke. I've had everything taken away from me single-handedly. And I never tricked off my money. I don't have drug habits. Like you said, you don't see me in the press about anything negative. So I couldn't believe I was going through this terrible time because it wasn't self-inflicted.
Right.
But sometimes, God gives, I guess, the toughest journeys to his strongest warriors. So I'm here to testify about that.
I mean, I was looking at one of your old interviews and you were just kind of breaking it down. Like you were touring with Soulja Boy.
Yep.
And going through like somebody emptying your bank account and taking
eating ramen noodles and chilling at the crib with my homies trying to figure it out. We didn't know how we was going to do some days. I wear struggle well though. And I don't look like what I've been through. And that's another thing. Don't let the world see you sweat, because if someone can see that they can offer you peanuts, that's what they're going to give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you never knew that I was going through these things during that time because I didn't look like it and I didn't carry myself like it. And that taught me, my mom raised me to understand that the world is a cold, lonely place. So when you hear me speak that I'm a king, it's because I'm truly divinely royalty. And when I say women are queens, we all come from that same creator. And nothing can defeat me. I've been through it all. So anything that might not go as planned, as long as it's according to God's plan, I'm gonna ride the wave.
And I just admire you for that, because I honestly know that you can out-sing a lot of these boys. You can out-write a lot of these guys.
Thank you.
But you don't need to you don't go around saying it. You don't go around boasting it. But I'm just ready for the rest of the world to kind of tap in, because
I'm becoming a little more vocal. I'm the quiet, chill dude, and then and that's another reason why I haven't just shot to the top, because I'm not gonna troll, I'm not gonna start no IG.
Right.
But in my core, I know I'm top 10 in the business. I know I write songs in 30 minutes. I record them in an hour and a half, and I'm probably your favorite singer. They know that.
Oh, Sammie Talks.
So all that, when they talk about kings of R&B and stuff like that, I wouldn't say I'm the king, but I'm definitely to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And
I was actually gonna ask you about that. Mario, your former Millennium Tour alumni.
Shout out to Mario.
Yeah, he just recently said that he's the king of R&B for this generation. What are your thoughts on that? And the
I think he's top 5 vocally. He's one of my favorite singers. I put a little list up the other day of my personal favorites, and just to see what the comments was going to go into.
Who are your list?
Tank, Mario, Joe, Luke James, Avery Wilson, Kevin Ross, Sean from Boys to Men.
Oh God.
I was on there, of course. I humbly put myself in the 10th spot. But I think, to be honest, and not to ruffle any feathers, if we can separate the two, the real king of R&B is actually locked in prison right now. His personal life is one thing, but when it comes down to the portfolio. He sing gospel. He can sing a hook with Jeezy. He's of course the king of bedroom music. R. Kelly is the king of R&B. The king of R&B is just locked away and is fighting his own demons. As far as a king now is wide open. It's wide open, and the people have to choose. One thing about R. Kelly, when it was his time, he didn't have to self-proclaim anything.
This is true.
I want to carry myself the same way in the music of R&B. Yes, I'm top 10, but I'm not gonna put myself in the throne. I'll let the people do that. I'm gonna continuously drop hit records and projects that's gonna last to the test of time. And some of these people haven't been around 21 years. Let's look 5 years from now, whether we're the hottest R&B act, whoever that is right now. Where will they be 10 years from now? I create timeless music. So to me, the king is R. Kelly. But if it's not him anymore, then it's wide open.
Okay. And you coming for the spot, honey.
Easily.
I cannot wait.
Easily. It's a breeze. I'm just enjoying the ride. I like that I'm slept on because they can't defend what they can't see. You know?
Right.
So, it's not until I drop music, then they're like, oh shit, this dude is still talented. Oh shit, he really writes his own music. Oh shit, he's like one of the best locally I've seen live. So I earn my stripes the right way.
Okay.
It's fun. I like the process.
Yeah. I mean, you were born for it, so it's easy. Now, Sammie, would you ever do reality TV?
I've passed on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta twice, Hip Hop in LA twice. I never wanted to be known as a reality TV star. That would like piss me off. You feel me? If I was out and someone was like, "Oh, that's so and so because he dates so and so,"
yeah,
it would drive me crazy because I've given myself so much musically that's what I want to be known for first. If I did reality TV, it would have to be about my life. You can't give me a character to be. I'm not dating somebody for clout. I'm definitely not disrespecting women to get attention. And, that's just not my flavor. I'm really out the way. I really like to do my music, make my fans happy, write my music, do my other businesses, and chill at the end of the day. So reality TV has never been my thing. I'm very transparent, but at the same time, I'm an introvert and a little private.
I think we get just enough of what we need from you from social media. You share a lot with the fans.
Yeah. So that's as much as I want to be. Like a lot of people, they be like, "Yo, I text you or I called you and you answer the phone." I'm like, I know y'all think I'm just on my phone because I post for my fans, but that's for them. I stay connected with them, and then I'm off of it. I don't really like to. I love my me time. I love my peace, and I think reality TV would disrupt my peace.
I think so too.
It'll drive me crazy.
Okay. Well, Sammie, I gotta ask you this. What is your favorite song that you've written? I know you've written for other artists. You've written your own bangers. What would be your favorite song?
My new one is just a new favorite. It was on Everlasting, but Price of Fame. On that album, I have audio with my mother, my father, and my siblings, really talking about how it was raising me and growing up with me, and just hearing my family speak so highly of me, because that's really who I do it for. I want to please God and then my family. It meant the world to me, and I got some closure on some things that I didn't even know I needed. Particularly speaking from my dad. I grew up in a broken home. My parents divorced when I was like 4 years old. I never forget. I had a press run in New York City, and my product manager, Carol, was like, "When the last time you cried?" And I was like, "I really don't cry a lot." And I played the album. I had a listening session later that night, and when Price of Fame came on, I really had to put my head down, and they brought me tissue. I was crying just listening to my parents speak the way they spoke of me. So just getting that sense of closure. I don't know if had I not created that record, my mom or dad and my siblings probably would have never verbalized that to me for whatever reason. They probably didn't even know I needed that. But I'm so grateful for that overflow of love that I felt in that record. So I would say Price of Fame.
Okay. Well, I got Price of Fame. My favorite Sammie song is Better.
It's like an anthem for the women. Because all women deserve better. Y'all all giving yourselves to someone who is unworthy, unfortunately, and that's such is life. We all do it. Yeah. But Better was an anthem that I knew was needed. And when I sing it, that song and Expiration Date, women sing it like,
oh my God,
what I mean?
That one too.
Yeah, like I don't even have to sing it. I could just hold a microphone to the crowd. And to come up with records like that speaks to the hearts and souls of women all around the nation, that's one of the most gratifying feelings you can ever experience in this thing called life.
Well, Sammie, keep making them records for us because we need them. We love that you are so transparent. We love that what's going on with this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you there? I got
Okay, let me finish giving you. Okay, let me finish giving you your flowers while I can.
you.
We are, we just love everything about Sammie. Okay, and I can't let you get off this live without asking you to sing something to us, if you
Okay.
don't.
Let's see. Boogie back there, he hit a bad note. It was Flatbush. Um, I'll become one with your body, and we'll become one with our bodies. I don't need manicure, I like it sloppy. We working it out like Pilates. Yoga baby on me, go in. When I have a baby on me, go in. On me, wet up and mess with my sheets. Wet up and mess with my sheets. Hope you don't mind, baby. That was off of Too Long, by the way, Coming of Age.
Come on, look, I'm here for it. Yes. Now,
Yeah.
you know, you put out a project called Send News. Now people gonna be on this live trying to
Don't send news. I'm trying to abstain. Do not tempt the flesh, please. Please don't send them, please.
take it
Please.
easy on them ladies. Sammie, thank you so much for checking in, babe. Make sure you
Thank
guys
you.
go get the single Picky with
Yeah.
Rotini.
Yep. Friend Zone is out
Friend
right
Zone.
now.
Yep.
And then the album comes out June 5th on all digital formats. I want a top 5. I really want the #1 spot. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be cool with the top 5, but I always debut there. I'm humbled by it. But let's get that #1 spot, man. June 5th, Such Is Life. We got the candle line. I just added also 3 new fragrances or scents rather. One called Peace, one called All Night, and another called Indigo. And if you buy the album on iTunes or Google Play or like a hard copy from the label, you actually get Peace and All Night as a bundle package. That's the only way you can get those two, is to buy it personally. So I'm excited, you know. I'm having the time of my life right now. So thank y'all for riding this journey with me.
Absolutely. We love you. We can't wait till you come to Chicago.
I
And
missed the shot, man. And you look amazing today. Let me tell you that too. You
thank
shining
you.
and glowing over there now.
Thank you, baby. You know I had to
Yeah.
get it together for you
Yeah,
now.
you look good. You look amazing.
Thank you, Sammie. I'll see you when you come to the show, okay, boo?
Okay, I love you. Shout out to Ro James too. I just seen him stop in the building. I love y'all, man. And to the Sammie lovers, thank y'all for holding me down.
Love you too, babe. All right.
All right.